The time is 7:40 in the morning. I'm on this Friday morning, November 30th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, November 30th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, November 30th, 2018, 7:41 in the morning time. And it is 23 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 7:41 is Robert Mills starts to piece together Russia puzzle, the most significant move yet. G20 members struggle for agreements ahead of Argentina summit. CNN drops Bakhmut Hill after contributor criticizes Israeli government. Flash floods hit communities devastated by campfire. Friends and officials mourn Massachusetts native killed while serving in Afghanistan. Federal lawsuit says Brown fails to prepare students to be informed citizens. Don Lemon can't stop laughing as an unknown metaphor clip comes back to haunt Trump. School mourns death of abducted North Carolina girl. A search for a killer continues. Joe B. Claras fell after California thumping. Paul Ryan questions California's bizarre vote counting process. Ukraine bans fishermen from entering the country. Merkel claimed technical failure prompts return to Germany. Republicans press Trump to get tough with Russia on nuclear talks amid Ukraine crisis. Trump demanded that asylum seekers wait the Moscow may turn on legal clause. Marriott hack gets 500 million guests. Asia shares eased slightly investor restriction before Trump's beat. SoftBank sets indicative share price of 1,500 yen for the next month's IPO. DJ Kelly, the photo bearer, filed for legally prohibited ICOs. Look at that stocks. That out. Down 27.59 points at 25,338.84. SP 5 down 6.03 points at 27.37.76. And Nasdaq down 18.51 points at 72.73.08. Look at that news from the UPI. Ukraine said Friday that it's been an injury for Russian men and the move President Petro Poroshenko will stop Moscow from sinking its private army units. Trade at front for the Trump leaders begin G20 meetings. Strong rains, floods, and mudslides have hit areas of California where wildfires this month killed dozens, forcing weather-related evacuations. Toxic waste from most Illinois correlates, polluted groundwater report shows. Quincy Center transformation continues with Nova Residences. Elon Musk public box book days are over. That's the chief said. That's the selects that candidates for a commercial lunar lender program. New calculation ends of all the sunlight in the universe. These extremely nominal Chinese gene editing the scientist faces law. Latest Ebola outbreak is now the West African epidemic, and we're losing the battle. CDC warns a court investigation about potential deadly tick battle across U.S. And just been hearing reports this morning on Norton neighbors that the eastern side of the town Norton is without power. 545 customers affected and estimated restoration time 8 a.m. Peter Chill News Time. 7:45 in the morning time on this Friday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Celtics take out the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight at 7:30 p.m. at the Garden. Boston Bruins last night defeated the New York Islanders at the TD Garden shootout 2-1. And the North Lancers boys basketball will have a scrimmage game against Plymouth North today at 3 over at the North High School. Kyle Leonard, Kevin Durant making it official as NBA needs Warriors Raptors finals. Why the Mets proposed trade for Robinson Cano and Andrew Diaz makes sense and doesn't deserve scored. And fourth things we learned from Tottenham's Champions League win over Inter Milan, and Del Steve dominates Saints for a signature win 13-10. Peter Cho's time is 7:46 in the morning time on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Channels traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBT with a Fitchburg trade 408, 7:10 a.m. from Westchester up and Westchester is up at 53 minutes past the Winton off station. Franklin trade 7:06 a.m. from Frenchport 485 is up at 5 minutes past between Walpole and substation due to switch fire shoot in Walpole. And Able trade 206 6:40 Able is up at 10 minutes past between West Bedford and North Station due to earlier crossing gate issues and mechanical issues. And the fares, they are looking good. Okay, take a look at highways and byways. 95, southbound side slope between Protected 9 and downtown Providence. 95, northbound side slope between Work 9 and downtown Providence. 185, westbound side slope between Seekonk and Providence. 146, southbound side slope between North Providence and Providence. 295, at the southbound side slope between Justin and Crescent. 146, southbound side slope around 295 out in Lincoln area. Route 60 eastbound side slope around Quaker Meeting Road and Sandwich. 95, northbound side slope between Sheridan and 128 and Gaston. 24, the northbound side slope between 129 and Randolph all ran down the 128 to get to Route 3 to the northbound side slope between 8 to the women on the Ridgeview split 7 expressway. Both ends between the Ridgeview split down to the Mass Pike. 1 way there, the northbound side slope between 95 and Kenton all the way down to Route 109 to Westwood. 1 way in both ends is back on the Mass Pike in Weston. 485 on the northbound side between 126 and Bell 909 and the Mass Pike in Westford. 190 on the southbound side, 290 out in Worcester, 146 on the northbound side, 290 in Worcester. 1 way both ends is backed up between Linfield all the way down the Route 3 in Burlington, 3 on the southbound side, 495 and Lowell all the way down to 128 in Burlington, and up backed up away the New Hampshire border, 485 on the northbound side, between Westford down to Route 3 in Lowell. Mass Pike eastbound side, between Natick and Zake Ridge to downtown Boston and around the Mass Pike and 7th Expressway in Boston and 7th Expressway, both ends between Boston and Braintree. 93, southbound side, between North Carolina and Zake Ridge to downtown Boston, Route 17, between Charleston, 7 on County South. Lincoln get in the Mass Pike, westbound side, between Lower Border down to South Boston. Peter Cho's time, 7:48 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a Peter Channel weather report. And it's a clear start to your morning. You need to bundle up despite the clear start because it's a little chilly outside. And looking at the radar, satellite loaded shows some snow flurries that around northwestern New Jersey and rain in around Brooklyn, New York, and around JFK Airport in New York City and off Long Island. Otherwise, it is a clear start to your morning in much of New England. Some spotty clouds in the western Connecticut, Massachusetts, up in the Vermont, and up in the western portions of the northern portion of New Hampshire, and up in the mid-coast Maine and northern Maine, and a few little snowflakes in the western portion of the Moosehead Lake region of the Bay. Right now, look at the temperatures by region. It is in the 20s. Right, much of Southern New England with some readings in the low 35, New Haven 32 in Bridgeport. It is 32 in Chatham, 38 in Provincetown, 33 in Nantucket. It's 34 in Boston, Massachusetts. In Northern New England, it's in the 20s. Much of Northern New England with 17-degree reading in Sanford, Maine, 17 in Conway, New Hampshire, and it is in 33 in Burlington, Vermont, 32 in St. Albans, Vermont. Okay, let's hazard weather outlook because light rain storms mixes likely this evening. This would bring a chance of slippery spots on boards shortly after the evening and rush hour. Best chance to be in western or central Massachusetts and the hills of northern Connecticut. A rainstorm will bring a strong rain in most areas of southern New England, southern United States. There will be low, probably have small streams and rivers rising once again to better flooded levels. It goes like this. For today, increased clouds about 41 degrees. Light west wind for tonight. Clouds got the crisp with partly gust about 28 degrees. Calm wind for Saturday. Most less about 43 degrees. Calm wind for Saturday. Rain maybe after 11 p.m. Law 32 degrees. Light east wind just picture 1%. New about 3 to 10 days possible for Sunday. Rain maybe for 2 p.m. High 49 degrees. Southwest about 6 miles an hour. Becomes southwest in the afternoon. Just picture 1%. Sunday night, 8 chance of showers maybe before 9 p.m. Most clouds for 44 degrees. West about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just picture is 30%. Monday, most sunny podcast 53 about 30 degrees. Wind southwest by 8 miles an hour. Shiver to northwest by 7 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny podcast by 30 by 24 degrees. Northwest by 6 miles an hour. Shiver to northwest by 3 to 5 miles an hour. Wednesday, Putnam Saskatchewan about 35 by 24 degrees. Northwest by 3 to 5 miles an hour. Shiver to northwest by 3 to 5 miles an hour. And for Thursday, most Saskatchewan 37 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour. And currently in Norton, first guys, and it's 22 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, November 30th, 2018. Peter Retorp, you have a good morning and good night. Hope you all have a wonderful day.